Alright gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 105. Count them, 5. That's right, we're back. Oh, disconnected. Embarrassing. Pause. Stall. We're back. Okay, let's jump into the world, shall we? Alright, on a little earlier tonight, we've been cranking that time down steady every night. It's now 9 instead of 9:30, so we can probably give it another solid hour tonight. First things first, let's jump right into it. Let's not waste any time. Quest log is full. We're going to go try and get the last of those Centipaar parts. We still need 3 more of those. We just finished the field survey test kit. That was really annoying. Probably the worst quest I've had to do in Classic so far, as far as like how bad it felt to do that quest. So I'm really glad that we finished that and I don't have to think about that anymore. But Centipaar parts is also pretty rough because it's just a super low drop rate. Like I think I killed 20 bugs and got 2 parts, so probably like a 10% drop chance if I had to do that math. But as soon as we're done here, we can run over, kill a bunch of Dunemaul brutes and enforcers. We'll find Gor'marok, the Ravager. We'll probably swing down and take on the Thistleshrub. They're like those plant men that we saw out in Swamp of Sorrows and stuff like that, as well as get the Laden Dugland, and maybe we'll swing over and do the homing robot tonight, but it sounds like a dance move. Do the homing robot. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Anyways, I should have dropped this mystery meat off or cooked it, but it is what it is. The Glasshide Gazer. That's a crazy name. That's Zorbin. Mega Slicer, baby. Okay, so they're insects. We're not going to need a slow on the offhand. Just go ahead and put another instant poison on. I guess I'm running low on stamina food. I need to cook some of this stuff. And I'll use the Rumsies. These things are kind of annoying to fight, so get a little tipsy. Oh, come on. This bug spawned as soon as that bomb went off. Yeah, probably only going to play for about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 tonight. Nothing crazy. Trying to get off by like 10:30 so I can watch a little bit of The Sopranos before bed. Recently started The Sopranos. Great show. I never watched it growing up. I definitely missed the window. I was a little too young to be watching it when it was first coming out, and it just didn't interest me when I was in my early 20s, but now that I'm in my early 30s, it interests me, and it's a really good show. Highly recommend it. I'm only on season 2, so you know I'm still early in the saga, but I like to watch at least one episode before bed every night. He saw me. Yeah, 3 kills, not a single part. All right. Immediately remembering how awful this quest was. I mean, I'm getting good experience, though. We're getting like 800 experience a kill, 800 experience a kill. Not bad. You figure it takes 160 K for us to level up at 52, so like 200 of these and we would level, I would imagine. Now the stingers are the ones that are actually bad, because they can poison. And that messes with my stealth, interrupts bandages. But look at that, 40 seconds poison. Ugh. So if we get poisoned, we should just try and range pull some. Awful throwing knives, if I'm being honest, but it is what it is. Huge. 2 back-to-back there, though, on the stingers. Looks like they are lucky. Guess let's look for a couple more stingers then. Let's be careful on the edge. Down there is Ungoro Crater. No need to get a little too close right now, though, in case we have like a crazy keyboard malfunction. And 3 back-to-back is crazy. Alright, well, it's nice that that's done. Gazridian. Marvin Rivet Seeker in Tenaris wants you to collect 30 Gazridian ornaments, yeah. Alright, let's go deal with the Dunemaul Enforcers. Cyclock the Mad. Let's add him to our target macro too. Cyclock. Did I spell that right? Yes, okay. Zorban still has 23 charges. Probably gonna have to throw on another poison up here, but a Land Rager. He just like me for real. Alright, this is the Dunemaul camp, I can tell. Yep. Big surprise. The Dunemaul compound. Oh shit. Immediately resisted my pickpocket. Banana bread? Two-point slice, 1-point rupture. By this point, you know the vibes. Come on. We finish it off with an eviscerate and autos. 3 mage weave, that's nice. We do get a new rank of instant poison and rupture. Next time we go back to Probably Orgrimmar, I'm imagining. Swords at 259 out of what, 260? Yeah. Hey, superior health potion. That's what we do it for, baby. Let's go eat these boys. I wonder where Gor'marok is. I guess I should add Gor'marok to the target macro as well. Target Gor'marok, the Ravager. Wait. So we've got a lot more brutes than enforcers, so let's try and take on some of the enforcers. Let that energy come back, then we open as soon as we get to essentially full energy. Disarm him again, keep him disarmed. Miss dodge, miss dodge. Love to see that. A brute and an enforcer while we have our AoE up. Might even try and take on 3 here. Hey, another superior health potion, that's sick. I'm happy with getting as many of these as we can. I'll just keep storing them in the bank. Nice. More mage weave we're happy with. Get rid of the banana bread because I hate bananas in real life. And I'll get rid of the moonberry juice too. Eat this cured ham steak to top ourselves off. And we're back on our feet. Whoops. I don't think the rare is up. I'm assuming the rare could just roam. Well, it can be in multiple different camps, so that's also important to remember. There's also Omgorn the Lost. So there's multiple rare ogres. Omgorn the Lost. Double crit back to back is nasty. It's a twin-headed ogre. 2 enforcers. We'll take those on once we get my Blade Flurry cooldown. In the meantime, while we're waiting for it, let's just hit the pickpocket. Hopefully get another potion. We don't. That's fine. Eat the throwaway food while I have it, instead of deleting it. 2 more brutes, 3 more enforcers, and Gor'marok, and we're good with this one. Need to put a new poison on. So I have a feeling Gor'marok is going to be in this cave, and I think he is. Yep. He has Enrage, Cleave, and Mortal Strike, which is going to reduce our healing, but probably just pop Adrenaline Rush for him. Try and get there as quickly as possible. Three-point Slice and Dice for this guy. 1 Rupture. Hoping to get a Disarm as fast as possible, but he's already dead. Throw a new poison on. Still have 49 charges on the offhand, 17 minutes, we're fine. Me smash, you die. If you say so, bro. Disarm is just so good against ogres. They do pretty high damage, but it's mostly because of their melee weapons, and I feel like they have strength scaling. I mean, honestly, the weapons aren't... Even when I disarm them, it's not like that much of a difference. They're hitting me for an average of like 100, 120. But when I disarm them, they hit me for like 70. So it softens it by, I'd say, 20% maybe, give or take. Also, the exotic, in Exotic Cookbook, we've read this one before. How to serve man. Get 1 or 8 man. Hit man hard. Hit man more. Put man in fire. Eat man. It's a nice and simple, elegant dish, man. Alright, perfect. There's our 2 enforcers. Alright, I don't think there's a rare up. Let's head down to the... I can't take the Tooga's quest. Show Tooga the way back to his wife, Torta. Oh, we saw Torta. I think it's like a turtle out in Gadgetzan, or is it way over here in Steamweedle Port? I think it's actually somewhere along here, near Zelashi's den, I think. So that's a long, long quest back. But I could be wrong. I don't have the space anyways right now to take that, which sucks, but it is what it is. Actually, I guess I could drop this and take this when we get back into town. We'll probably take it when we're done with this quest. Need to get a laden dew gland and kill 8 root shapers and thistle shrubs. Right. Some mithril in here, that's nice. Thistleshrub Valley. Alright, little two-piece. I'm not going to use hey, there's Torta. I'm not going to use a stamina food until we're actually going to escort Torta, since I can just kind of take it slow with the dew collectors. These aren't even the ones that I need. How crazy would it have been if we got it first try there? That would have been so sick. Okay, so the ones that drop the dew gland don't count towards the kill quest that we have. They don't have pockets. It's kind of nice that I don't have to worry about pickpocketing them. Not as yappy tonight as I usually am, just because I'm a little bit tired, if I'm being honest. Had a lot to do today. Fade leave. And I'm kind of just chilling, so energy's a little low. That's fine. Like I said, we'll probably just go for like a clean hour and 15 tops maybe tonight. I can take one more on. This is gonna be a long escort quest, I'm pretty sure. So let's buckle up for this one. I guess I need these guys. These are root shapers. So really just kill everything over here. Scroll of agility, we'll use that immediately. Just go ahead and get that going. The dew collectors are the ones with the laden dew gland. Oh, so sleepy tonight. Yeah, I know this Dew Land is also a pretty low drop chance, so chances are we'll have all of the gnarled thistle shrubs and all of the root shapers by the time that we even find this thing. But let's just kill every Dew Collector that we come past. Oh, never mind. I lied. We got it right there. Huge. It's called genius 5-head play right there. Say you're not going to get it. Little reverse psychology. All of a sudden it drops right then and there. Need to eat that cured ham steak instead of using all of my roasted quail. This stuff's not cheap. Small thorium, yo. Just a bunch of cactuses out here. It's kind of cool. Give me a 4. Oh, 1? I've never seen that. Maybe thorium operates on different rules. Maybe you can hit thorium once and it can just disappear, but that's criminal, man. Usually you get 2 to 4. That just gave me 1. Oof. See if I can use 20 charges in 5 minutes. That'd be pretty cool. Big grenade. Let's go ahead and eat that cured ham. So I can eat in stealth, but I have to be eating first and then slip into stealth. If I'm in stealth and try and eat, it breaks my stealth. Good to know. Yeah, just like that. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Probably let bleeds finish him off. Hey, another full stack of superior health potions. Huge. Get that guy to turn around. Heal up a bit. I don't think there's anything that I'll need Heart of the Wild for, but I thought about maybe saving those, but yeah, I think that's more of like an alchemist thing. Oh, this is actually our last one. Nice. Earth grab totem? You can drop totems? What the hell? Alright. Tooga. Hawk Tooga on that. Okay. Maybe we clear a path for our friend Tooga here. "11 charges in 2 minutes. I don't think it's happening. We got most of the value out of it though. And we have a new instant poison when we get back to town anyway, so I kind of want to use as many of these as we can. Tooga. Alright. Slap one of those on. I am so lost. My wife. Hang on, slow down. My wife, Torta, sent me out to fetch dinner, and I must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. Would you be so kind as to lead me back to Torta? She's waiting for me just south of Steambeetle Port. We get a crazy armor ring and some mail bracers that look pretty good for a elemental shaman. Let's do it. Do you just follow me? It's actually a nice escort quest where I don't have to follow him, but he follows me. But we have a long way to take him. Holy. Alright, brother, let's keep up. I'm betting like everything in the desert is also like hostile towards him. It's going to be a lot of this. Checking how far behind he is. And trying to carve the path of least resistance. I mean, he's decently quick for a tortoise. But I will leave him behind if I don't, like, every now and then just wait for him. I actually think things aren't hostile to him. Come on, Torta. No, Tooga, sorry, we're bringing you back to Torta. Yeah, I don't know why other things would be hostile towards him. He's just a tortoise. That land Ravager confused me, I'm not gonna lie. This way, Tooga. We're already halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there. No, we're more of like a fourth of the way there. We got a lot more to go, brother. You're doing great. So far so good. We haven't run into any conflict. This is more of like a... Oh shit, no, they do. They are aggressive for him. Get off my boy! Good news is he's tanky. Quick, now's our chance. Cut through. My guess is this is an escort quest where they assume you're going to have your mount by now, and they've designed this one to be a little different, where you don't have to follow the NPC follows you, and you make the resistance with your path. Now, I could follow this. It's not the real way, though. Come on, Tooga, keep up. You're doing great, brother. Let's cut in a little here. Shit. Don't do it. You're gonna do it. I keep getting sand stuck in my toes. Oh, poor buddy. We're almost there. You're doing great. We are about halfway there now. You son of a bitch. Let's fight and move at the same time. I keep misclicking. I was trying to loot in between combo points, and then I accidentally clicked Tooga, so I just wasted a bunch of combo points on this thing. And he has to go all the way back to where the combat started? Yikes. Okay, maybe we don't fight and move. We just try and avoid as much combat as we can. Let's dip low here, brother. And I ain't talking about the DJ. Hold. Okay, we're gonna have to kill this one. You're doing great, buddy. You're doing great. Yes, cut through the rocks. Yes! If we can just get him on the path, it's an easy win. The path is right there. We're almost there. You're doing great, Tooga. Let's not leave him behind. See, this is a good escort quest. I like this. We go at my pace. Torta must be so worried. You're doing great, buddy. You're almost home to your wife. We've got like 20% left. You can see the trees in the distance. That's where she is. You're fine, Torta. You just stop and stretch your legs? Okay. He's such a cute turtle. Imagine if he let you ride him and you could just ride on the back of the tortoise the whole time and steer him. That'd be cool. We don't really have any quests to turn in over here, but I do need to take this quest back from Yuka. We read this one last time, but we'll let her read it off again since we're heading over here anyways. I don't know exactly how far I can get away from Tooga without failing the quest, so Oh, but there's a time limit on it. Interesting. Excuse me. I'm assuming we got like 30 minutes or maybe 25 minutes. So you can't just keep him forever. I thought that was her for a second. We're so close, buddy. We're so close. I don't want to risk it and go too far though, so I'm just playing like maybe 10 meters. There she is. Come on, buddy. There she is. So he couldn't find his way back on his own. Figures. Well, I guess you deserve something for your troubles. Torta, my love, I've returned at long last. Do you have any idea how long I've been waiting here? And where's dinner? All that time gone and nothing to show for it? My dearest Torta, I've been gone for so long. Finally we're reunited. At long last our love can blossom again. Enough with the rambling. I'm starving. Now get your dusty shell into that ocean and bring Mama some grub. Yes, Torta, whatever your heart desires. Try not to get lost this time. Oh, he goes right back out. Old married couple. $6,000 experience for that though, not bad. Alright.
Although my little brother Ribley has been worthless his whole life, I think, finally, he has some value, but we might need your help to capitalize on Ribley's newfound worth. My sister Yuka has been looking for him for weeks, and tracked him to the burning steps. She sent word to me, asking for some hired hands. So what do you say? Want to help? If so, then speak with my sister. You'll find her holed up in Flame Crest, a cave northwest of Dunemaul Rock.
Perfect. Alright, I had to close out of my Discord, make sure I didn't get any DMs, but... Alright, head back to Gadget's End, turn all these quests in, take Super Sticky. It's getting sticky. As well as probably go find Marvin Rivet Seeker and see if we can escort the homing robot out. We don't have too much left in Daenerys. I mean, this whole area is unexplored. I know the Caverns of Time are right around here or here, right? So I think they're like here. And then maybe we'll have one quest that takes us down here. I'm not sure. Either way, after this, we're going to go back to Booty Bay, finish up any last little bits in Booty Bay. These are going to be elite ogres. I'm going to have to sneak into a cave and take on a elite named ogre, Myzoth, I'm assuming. And then I'll try and take on Heart of Mok one more time. We're going to have to farm those out. Still too early for King Mukla. This is a quest that I'm not even sure if I'm going to do it. I mean, he's a very high level elite on an island full of stealth mobs where it's going to be I'm going to have a really hard time kiting him around. And he's got a ton of health. I think when we checked, he had like 17 or 18,000 health, something like that. That seems like it might be a quest that gets me killed. I might do it at like 55, 58, something like that if I'm feeling ballsy, but we'll see. I might just not do this one. I'm not sure. And then the monogrammed sash, I need to see what that is, as well as, you know, go back to McKinley, and then we're basically done there. I think after that we'll start the Searing Gorge. There's a lot of low-level quests here that we can do. And then after Searing Gorge, we'll probably come up to Fellwood, Ungoro. We're also about ready to take on Ungoro. I need to go back and slay these Veil Screechers. We could do... I need to go finish Cortello's Riddle. I need to finish all the quests in Reven Tusk. Looks like we have some stuff in the Blasted Lands now too. So we've got stuff to do. Andy?
I'm so glad you were able to do this for me, adventurer. Thanks for your help.
Not a problem. Let's talk to Marin.
Living out here in the desert is rough. I get so thirsty standing outside in this heat.
Please tell me you found the Dew Collectors.
Oh, wonderful. Give it here. Let me drink it.
Black! This stuff tastes terrible. So much for that idea. Wait, what's that? Oh, I know. You think I shouldn't give up on this stuff. Well, okay then. I have an idea. Brilliant. Take this due to my friend Sprinkle. She's an excellent chef. Tell her what we're up to here, and that we want to make it go down a little easier. I mean, if it's gonna taste that bad, it at least should have some kick to it. And I'm just not feeling it.
Hey, I hear you, brother. Let's sell some of this junk.
To Tamaris,
Let's smith some of this stuff down real quick. And by some, I mean literally just 2 mithril bars and 1 thorium. See if Sprinkle has some herbs for us to cook. The tender wolf meat, we'll need 5 soothing spices, as well as anything else I can cook that mystery meat into. The carrion surprise, that's what we want. And hot wolf ribs.
Yeah, what do you want?
So, old Marin's up to it again, eh? What's this concoction made of? From?
Marin's a good guy, don't get me wrong. Just a little eccentric, I'd say. And of course, he needs my help yet again.
Come on, help him out, he's a good guy.
When I was a kid, my sister used to do all the cooking. It was horrible. I could barely stomach some of her concoctions until I found what I like to call my secret ingredient. Add it to anything and wow, it tastes great. What is it, you ask? It's a mushroom called the violet tragon. If you want me to help you turn this horrid-tasting brew into something edible, head to the hinterlands and look for a small lake there. Oh, and remember, the violet tragon can only be found underwater.
Good to know. We are going to the hinterlands at some point anyway, so. Pestlezug.
In need of some alchemy supplies, are we? Or do you have other business with me?
No. Just the supplies. No, we have other business. Your junior surveyor, Bale, yes? Quickly now. This is a dire situation at hand. Do you have the insect parts that Fizzledoser said you would?
Good work! I'll start my analysis on these now. I can tell you right from the start, though. These are nothing like any insect form I have ever seen. It's almost as if these bugs are being controlled by an outside force or something. You need to go talk to Fizzledowser right away. Apparently there is an emergency that he needs your help with on the double. I'm not sure, but I think it involves more of the bugs in the Tanaris Desert.
Right. Sure enough, he does. The Shimshank Redemption. Sorry, the Scrimshank Redemption. Or same thing. Scrimshank Redemption.
Oh, this is just terrible. I sent out my top assistant, Junior Surveyor Scrimshank, into the desert southeast of here. That's an area we call the Gaping Chasm. Well, he's gone missing. And his last report had more of those weird bugs where he was. Could it be that they've infested 2 major regions of the desert now? I need you to head into the Gaping Chasm and look for Scrimshank, please. That, or at least find his surveying equipment. I fear that may be all that is left of the poor sod.
So a little Shawshank Redemption reference. I like it. Hopefully he's still alive, poor guy. Tranric.
They're that big, I might have to rethink my plan. But you did hold up your end of the bargain, so here's what I promised.
Thanks, brother. Super sticky.
I'm always looking for a quick way to earn a gold, adventurer. If you help me with my newest idea, I'll let you in on a little of the profit. How does that sound to you? I thought so. Head to the tar pits in northern Ungoro Crater and collect me some tar. Not just any tar. Now, you'll need to get it from the beasts that live around the tar pits. Regular tar just simply isn't sticky enough. The plant-like creatures contain chlorophyll in their skin, and mixed with the tar, it's super sticky.
Interesting. The plant-like creatures contain chlorophyll in their skin. We're not heading to Ungoro just yet, but might as well hold it, I guess. The Super Egomatic. The Super Egomatic is the latest of Kurgle Crankle-Hop's inventions. It is quite an impressive piece of machinery. The Super Egomatic sputters wildly as you approach the control panel. I need a hippogriff egg. It's huge. I don't know how you would get that, but Let's melt this solid stone down real quick. Scrimshanks all the way down there. I think we're going to, well, first things first, let's make a couple more bandages, just enough to fill up our stack of 20 here. Let's buy some more roasted quail. 267, 268.
Time is money, friend. Keep it real.
I don't think we're going to be finding any more of these map fragments, so like I said, stock up on some of this meat.
We may have been suffering a drought, but there's no shortage of meat. Care to browse my goods? Have a good one.
Now I think I'm going to take a flight back to Orgrimmar. And we'll finish up in Orgrimmar for the night. And then tomorrow we'll come back, try and save the homing robot, see what is left of
Where would you like
Scrimshank.
to fly to?
Hear ye, denizens of Tanaris, let it be known that Bahamas is an exalted member of the Mithril Order, a blacksmith of honor, dedication, and infinite patience. 3 cheers for Bahamas. Yo, shouts out to that guy. We're going to fly to Orgrimmar, and I'm going to pause the video as we fly. I'll resume when we land, so I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, gamers, just touched down in Orgrimmar. Touchdown in New York City. Or is that what he says? California? I can't remember what he says. Yes, donating just $1 can indeed play a small role to save a hungry orc child. Buy a bag. 20 silver can make this happen. Aw, that's actually a really good trade spam. Hawk Tour boy. This guy gets it. Alright, so we didn't wind up using all of our instant poisons, but that's okay. Shentul, my man.
The Shattered Hand's influence dominates these lands.
Ready for some training. We're gonna get Rupture rank 5. Let's sort by only available. Rupture rank 5, skipping Backstab, Gouge, Kick, Feint, Wound Poison, Blind Powder, Deadly Poison, Mind Numbing, Wound, Deadly, Wound. Instant rank 5 is what we want, and then Mind Numbing. The thing that's nice about poisons is you can buy any rank that you want. You don't need previous ranks, which is really cool. So that puts us at exactly 100 gold left. We're going to need to spend some more to make Crippling Poison. I just need 1 more, so we'll take 1, 2, 3, and a Crystal Vial. And then Instant Poison. Psh, psh, psh. Unfortunately, I have to buy a whole nother stack. And then I need, so 20, 40, 60. There's a hair on my keyboard. Every time I type it keeps moving it around. There we go. 80, 100, 120. That'll make 40, which is how much we want. So let's whip these bad boys up. We'll get the 260 poison. All right, let's see what this poison. So this poison was 67 to 85, 85 charges. The new poison is 92 to 118, 100 charges. Whew. Like 20 to 30 more damage and 15 more charges. So it'll last even longer on the main hand. We'll never use that many on the offhand though, that's for sure. I also kind of want to make some more bombs. I'm not going to make any more high explosive bombs for right now. I just don't have the materials. I will make more mithril frag bombs though, I think. These are much more easy to make, much more efficient. I might have bought too many Dust of Deterioration, but I don't think so. Also pick up another flash. I don't really need another stack of throwing knives. I still have 136 right now because this is 400 here, so 536, 136 left over. No, we had the perfect amount. Nice. Pick up one more flash. Let's go get some cooking spices. I was gonna hide these quests, but we might as well just keep them up for now. It's fine. March of the Silithid. Speak to Alchemist Pestlezug in Gadget's Hand. We should pick that up now. Betrayed. This is Ashara. A fair trade. Bounty Hunter Kalark. We're going to pick this up now because I'm just going to hearth back to Gadget's End when we're done here tonight. But maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just take a trip to the Hinterlands and then hearth. Like tomorrow we'll I don't know. Just sick. Sorry, not you, Zandra. I needed... five soothing spices. $15 hot spices, and then 8 more hot spices. Let's cook all this stuff real quick. Some extra stamina food for us to eat on the journey. This will get us to 262 cooking. So 48 away from max, pretty good. Should also pick up some more bright baubles, I guess, while I'm in town. I like to have a clean stack of everything. Fresh food. Fresh stamina food, bandages, throwing knives, bombs. Make the most of every time that we have to come back to town. So we'll go talk to the fishing trainer as well. Trying to think, would it be better to call it here in Gor'marok for the night? Because I could take a boat back to the Undercity, fly from the Undercity to the Hinterlands, grab the Violet Dragon, and turn in Cortello's Riddle, and then hearth back from here to Gadget's End. Versus if I hearth back to Gadget's End tonight, I still have to take a flight, probably back up to Orgrimmar or Ratchet, and then a boat over to either Booty Bay or the Undercity, yeah. I mean, the boat only takes me to Booty Bay, so... And the Zeppelin takes me to Grom Gall, which is Booty Bay as well. Basically Booty Bay. Oh wait, I'm supposed to get the quest from up here, fuck. So honestly, we should probably call it Orgrimmar tonight. Let's grab the materials that we need for mithril frag bombs. Mithril casings. Unstable triggers and solid plastic powder, okay.
These are dangerous times, person. An ancient evil is rising, and it cares not if you're Horde or Alliance.
Tell me more.
It would seem that the Silithid's intent, nay reason for being, is to devour everything in their path that is not of their ecology. Their focus is singular, and it is for this reason they are a grave threat to all life on Azeroth. What we've seen to date is but the first stages. I suspect that their strength comes from deeper in Kalimdor, Ungoro Crater. Go to Gadgetson in the Tanaris Desert and speak to alchemist Pestlazug. Tell him of my theory. He will surely aid us in fighting the Silithid.
Alright. We'll just take out everything that we need to make triggers, casing. So I think triggers we need powder. I think casing we just need a lot of mithril, which I don't have a ton of, but I still have 6 casing in the bank, so. Yep, 3 mithril bars per casing. Trigger is 1 bar, mage weave and powder, and then for the actual bombs themselves, we need powder, casings, and the triggers, so. Just take out all of that.
Besides,
We've already, Karis, we've heard it before. Save it, brother, save it. Let's keep 3 in the bank for now, at least. Take those casings out. You know what? Just take these out.
would you?
I just like the way they look, but I'm never gonna wear them. The shoulders that I have are so much better. I'm just gonna sell them. I don't have the bank space for them. I mean, I do, but it's gonna bother my OCD. They're not really like a iconic item that we've gotten from a quest or anything like that. They just look cool, right? So I might as well just get rid of them. It's basically a gold piece too. And once we break like 125 gold, I think, we'll buy that last bank slot. I want to make sure I have extra cash on hand to pick up any training that we need when we get it. So at 54, we can pick up Garrote and Sinister. That's 10 gold right there. At 56, we need Eviscerate and Expose Armor. That's 20 gold. At 58, Ambush and Sprint. That is 30 gold. And then at 60, so really we need 40 gold in training. I can definitely make that by the time, from like level 52 till 60, we can definitely make 40 gold. No, not a problem. That's a Shara. I don't know what this quest is.
Hello, adventurer. If you don't see it in my shop, chances are good I can get it. What's up? I can't teach what I don't know. If only...
Where's the bounty hunter? I don't see him. Let's make 10 triggers, and then we'll make 4 casing. That'll be 30 more bombs, which will fill up the slots there. Actually, I think I make one more trigger, one more casing. That'll be 33, which completes this stack of 7 here. Still have a ton of solid blasting powder left over. Doesn't really use much mage weave, honestly. What do we need for high explosive? Is 2 casing, 1 trigger. Yeah, you know what? Smoke them if we got them. Make one of these, that'll make a full stack here. Then we can vendor these two, put everything else back in the bank. Gets us back up to 98 gold, basically 100. With everything replenished, I do need to buy more bright. I thought we bought more bright baubles. No? I bought 1? I swore I bought more than 1. I thought I bought 4 or 3, however many we needed, but okay. Glad we checked the bags again. Okay, full stack, full stack, full stack, full, 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 full. Tons of extra stamina food. Fresh food here. Let's use that stuff first. All that can go. Fresh poisons, fresh bombs. Got 10 big goblin saber charges just in case. I don't really want to use these because they can damage myself for quite a bit. 600. It's pretty big. These are our kind of more serious bombs if I'm fighting elite and some other mobs at the same time, or even if I'm playing like 3 mobs that are close to my level or at my level, I would use these bombs. And then these are kind of like my throwaway bombs. I don't mind using these on anything just to kind of help speed up the kill.
Besides the grouse.
Yes, grouse, we know. Kairus, not grouse, Kairus, whatever. Doom. Doom. That's a stack of 10 there, that's nice. Take all these out. Hold on to those bad boys. I guess for now, just hang on to them. Bank's looking good. 80 mage weave, 80 silk, some extra powder, iron, a little bit of mithril left over, but we just used a lot of it. Tons of true silver, 45 bars. Tons of backup superior health potions if I need them. Volatile rum to get a little drunk, or if we need them for a quest or whatever. So I think we're going to call it here in Gor'marok tonight. Let me go hit a bed, and then tomorrow we'll catch the Zeppelin to the Undercity, turn in the quest to Apothecary Zinged, take a flight to Hinterlands. Honestly, we might try and sneak into the library. I should go into the library and get that book, just because I'm going to be over here. So mental note, try and remember. Let's go into Scarlet Monastery, get the book, come out, take a flight to the Hinterlands, grab the mushroom, finish Cortello's riddle. From there, maybe even fly to the Burning Steps. No. Obviously, it would be the Badlands and then the Burning Steps, but I think I might hold off on that. Maybe from there we could fly down to Booty Bay and just finish up everything that we have down here and then hearth back to Gadget's End. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. But I do want to take on Scarlet Monastery Library tomorrow. Go ahead and sneak into the library, get that book, and be done with it. There's usually a little bed that the Orphan Matron Battle Whale has for me here. The little orphans, they're running around. I like to get a little cot right about here. It's a little small for me, but it fits me just well. Alright guys, we're going to call it here for now. I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless gamers.